Man, grand rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But if you haven't subbed up, you just come into the channel because you like the vibes, the videos, whatever the case is. I appreciate you as well. I hope you're having a smooth 7. Man, I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, damn, we already in November, bro. Last November, bro, we was barely getting going with the channel. We started last summer. It's crazy how much time has flown by. It's crazy how much we've grown. It's crazy how much I've grown. I just went back and looked at the old video, the very first one. I'm like, damn, we came a long way, bro, to where we was supposed to take it. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. So thank you for being here to support this whole channel, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the collective again. But on that note, might be a trigger warning or two. A little bit of a longer video. I know I'm looking out for y'all. Y'all like these. But I ain't gonna hold you. You already know what it is. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
God is good. God is so good.
She doesn't want to say that.
You know what I said? You don't believe in God? Oh, okay. Can I get a God is good?
Hey man, I need you to stop it.
What? Nah, I want to hey. Nigga, what's wrong with God is good?
I'm asking that question.
Get mad about that. I can spread the word. That's what a nigga gonna do.
Damn.
Get away from my wife! Aquaman, shame on you.
10,000 years before the Egyptians built the pyramids, Atlantis had electricity, advanced medicine, even the power of flight. Impossible, you say. Well, no, not for them. Numerous ancient cultures all over the globe agree that Atlantis possessed a power source of some kind, more powerful than steam, than coal.
My nation will not help you.
This nation have been eliminated. The scientists will be returned to Wakanda. The scientists will die.
So you're saying that you have a fuselage from a spacecraft over a half a mile long that crashed into the ocean 300 years ago and is completely intact?
That's right.
Personnel, this is Weir. Stand by for immediate evacuation. Dial the gate.
So y'all know my stance on this. To me, not all aliens are demons. Not all. And I don't want to confuse the two. I think that 1%, I think they demons. I think people say where the fallen angels go. I think they walk amongst us. If you think about it, what's the best way to trick a human? A human is visual. So you gotta blend in with them. A wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what I would do. If I was on that type of time and I was one of them, I would blend in with a human. Then look as normal as possible and jump in on all the normal shit and act like I'm all a part of it. And then just trick them. And then I'll put the blame on some other shit. But the water is a portal. So if if the ocean's a portal, what do they be doing with them portals? They be letting demons in and out them things. It's outer space. In space, water space. Everything they tricked us as being up is really down in the waters. And I feel like they creating shit down there. They letting demons in. And then they blaming it saying, oh, aliens are out there. So when they put that glue team up, everybody gonna blame the damn aliens. When glue team go up, that's them doing that. That's our top people doing that. They just putting the blame on some other shit. But like I said, the bully slapping us every time and we gonna go blame aliens. We not gonna go blame the government, the ones who's whooping that ass, the one who taking all your money, the ones who got you doing shit you don't really want to do. But I remember when we first started this channel, I would be saying some crazy shit. I'd be trying to hold it and watch it and learn how to say it the correct way. But in this sense, man, all that. That's what it is, bro. That's what I stand on. Let me know.
Are an infinite. You've lived and died 1,000 times.
You're talking about reincarnation.
If you can remember who you were, you will understand who you can become.
Y'all agreeing?
First of all, don't ever say my job, because that's just over broke. You understand what I'm saying? Your life is a business. What you call the government, they know it is a business. They created LLC based on you, right? So your life needs to be a business. My daily business, go in there as a business, what is moving me closer to my goals. You got to walk in there. But there's one thing you got to do before you walk through the door of that business. You have to create a transitional space. What you do is you sit in your car on the bus stop just before you go in and you breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth like you're whistling, and you get balanced. And you got to gather yourself because you're about to be torn apart if you allow that. Then when you get in there and you know what I'm saying, you got, the fluorescent lights and the people and the microwaves, you're done until you gather yourself and breathe really quickly and get your mantra. This is on me. My daily business is moving me closer to my goals. Now, when you walk through the threshold, you walk in there with your chin up. You're powerful. And you're going to do this because what? It is building something much bigger.
So Scottie Pippen has met Satoshi Nakamoto. But look at this look right here that this man is about to give Scottie Pippen. Watch this video. This is nuts. This is truth in plain sight. They're telling you.
You mentioned you met Satoshi in Seattle in 1993. You also, he also came to you in a dream. You have a nice relationship with Satoshi.
I feel like I do.
Ah!
I feel like I have a story to tell. Definitely have an opportunity to meet him back in 1993.
He met him in 1993 in person and in a dream. The reason that man is giving Scottie Pippen the look of death is because he's worried. You better not tell him who Satoshi Nakamoto is, which translates to a 3-letter agency that starts with a C and ends with an A. Yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto is a name right here that's mixed up of 4 companies, which one of them is Motorola, Nokia is another one, Nokia, Motorola, Toshiba is another one, and I forget what the SA is, but the SAS starts with. But it's another company, all companies. And let me tell you that Satoshi Nakamoto is not a real person, allegedly. But hey, I digress. You don't see the landscaping right now? They're pushing for the B system, piece of God. I have to ask this question, and I know a lot of y'all asked this same question if you watched the Jake Paul and Tyson fight. And it's about to happen right now. Have you ever seen this? Ever? All right, he's going to his corner. Tyson is going to his corner. Now, watch Jake Paul and watch his water guy. Grab that bottle of water. What the f was that? What the f was that? But I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm not privy to... Am I bugging? Is that a normality? Do they just do that? I've never seen that. I've been watching fighting for a very long time. I mean, boxing. I've been watching. I'm a fight fan. I can fight. But I don't know. Just because I ain't never seen it don't make it a valid thing. Boxers, fighters, am I tripping? Did I just watch another man water another man's balls? Where the f*** am I?
It blew my mind because I still think this is fake. But look, think of the Wild West. Ready? Okay. Think of the Wild West. The Wild West. The Wild West in America, right? Okay. There's horses, feel me? There's cowboys, revolvers, boom, boom, boom. But there's an animal. There's an animal that apparently existed in the Wild West. A horse. I never bagged. We're actually in America. A horse? Yeah, they had horses. They had donkeys, yeah. But do you remember cowboys camels? Camels existed in Western culture. That was early cowboy era. Camels, fam. Mandela effect. So there's a picture of a cowboy on a camel? That's Photoshop. There's camels. That's Photoshop. In the Wild West. Look. No, that's Photoshop, fam. Look at this. Look at these pictures. Look at these pictures, fam. Camels in the Wild West, bro. What the? Yeah. In the U.S. In the U.S. Not in Egypt, bro. Not in Africa. In the Wild West. I swear they were only in Egypt, though. Cowboys. That looks fake. That looks like an AI. That looks AI. But here's the thing. Some people know for sure. Apparently, the camels were in areas of Arizona, in areas of Texas, Nevada. But I'm sure people that live there would know. Yeah. But the rest of the world is like, is this right? No. But some people do remember it. Some people remember the other way. Is it Mandela effect? I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Hey, you should look up the hashtag lazy protest on TikTok. You should look in the hashtag lazy protest on TikTok. There's other hashtags you could look into, but you should probably start with lazy protest. Hashtag lazy protest. Look into that. As I would just explain it to you and tell you what it is, what it means, etc. But with the climate, Trump in office, and how TikTok likes to do me, even if I re-uploaded the same videos that are still currently on TikTok, I'll lose my whole account.
Shit be crazy, man.
So y'all telling me that this was not a real video of an alien that I posted the other day on my page. Y'all telling me that wasn't a real alien. And if you saw the video, you should have saved it, because guess what? They took it down. Now, why would they take down a fake video? I keep on telling y'all. The shit be right in our face. They been showing us aliens. They been showing them. They have been showing aliens. Just like this alien right here that's real. Excuse me? Excuse me? So y'all gonna tell me that these three aliens are not real? These three beings, entities, whatever you want to call them, they're not real? That's what y'all are telling me? And guess what else? These beings possibly came from the ocean as well. Y'all see how shit be right in our face? Y'all can act like this shit ain't real all you want. It's going to come out in the open, and there's nothing that they can do about it. These beings are beginning to show themselves. So they could try to take videos down and do all that shit they want. Here they go right here, y'all. Here they go right here. And the reason why they said that they took the video down is because they said it wasn't my original content. Well, on this video here, I'm doing all the commentary. These are all my own videos and pictures. We're going to see what they say about that. But before I leave, I want to give y'all a quick snippet of the reason why they took my video down. And I'm going to show y'all that the alien that I showed y'all in that video, it was real.
It came with only
there he is
one
right
sexual
here,
chromosome.
and I can't stay too long, or they're going to take this one down as well.
Out there, if I'm hatcheting those
Excuse
words,
me? Yes, it's
sorry.
dark and grainy. It's going to always be
one,
like that because they don't want you to be able to magnify in on
to
it.
the S2
That's
Alpha,
real,
official
okay?
designation of the underground
All right.
facility.
I got to get out of here.
That housed the alien interrogation and retention program. That's the
That clip, that alien, now I saw that years ago. That clip, that alien was saying that we self-destructed here on Earth. They are from the future, and they're trying to come back here to save us from us just like destructing shit again. They're trying to fix the timeline. So they came back from the future to help us. They were supposedly humans, just a way more advanced species of us, but they had to based off us destructing shit where we at right now. That's, from what I remember, that's that clip. But there was a couple of those alien clips that's talking like that. But, again, some of y'all say they fallen angels. Some of y'all say they demons. I'll respect it. I still disagree. I just, like I said, if I'm controlling shit, and I'm not even going to say that, But if I was one of them, I'm talking about our government, I would control shit and make myself appear as if I was normal and just play. I would play in the crowd, but really be controlling the crowd. I would be playing that shit. I would literally blend in to make humans feel comfortable. I would open some portals in the water, knowing there was already maybe my enemies that might surf through the waters or outer space past them ice walls and be skating and living out there, whatever the case is. Using our water systems to get in and out. We see UFOs go in the water, out the water, out the water, in the water. If I know my enemies is doing that, and I don't want the people I'm controlling to see me as the enemy, I'm gonna blend with them and place all the blame and all the shit on something else that's my enemy, that looks how they look. So the people that I'm trying to control be scared of them. And then when I come stage some shit, I'm gonna make it look like it's them so I can control the people I'm trying to control. That's me. That's me. If I'm thinking like that from that level, man, it's chess, bro. I'm plotting all that shit. And it ain't fair. That's what I'm saying. So when people see those fake ass UFOs come snatching people up, man, that's not how them. I haven't seen an alien just come in front of a group of people and start blowing shit up and taking people. I haven't seen it. But like I said, I see our government. Somebody said that I'm a young new age guy, so I ain't did my research and said that UFOs be taking people. I can't use the A word that he used for YouTube's guidelines. But like I said, you saying they doing that, right? Which they have. We've seen that. The Greys, they taking people. What do you call the shipping containers, bro? What do you call people who go under them tunnels? We got a rapper out here in Sac. She got a missing persons case. Man, people going missing every day. So what do you call that? But you see that you see these people, like you may not see them physically, but you know they people. They're part of society. But you gonna blame some shit your ass ain't never seen. That shit is crazy to me, bro. What world are we living in? But you know, I'm done with my rant. That's just my 2 cents. Anytime we come up with a clip about aliens, if somebody say they demons, I won't even respond to it. I won't even see the shit. It's just crazy to me. Like, we gonna keep turning the cheek to what's really going on. They taking people too. But we gonna blame it on the aliens. That shit crazy.
As a former airport employee, we been knew it was aliens. I'm telling you, all of them faces we used to see come through that airport, real questionable. One time I had this man, his eyes was open fucking wide and going separate ways. And then when I was taking his fingerprints, his fingers was like curved in like this. First thing I thought of, oh, you a chameleon. You one of them reptilian motherfuckers. I don't know who you thought you was fooling, but it ain't me. You might be fooling that TSA officer. But me,
This video is for entertainment purposes only. But if there was an evil alien intelligence, right? Two species for sure. One's definitely evil. What if it created artificial intelligence, right? Like, what if it was warning us against it? Because it could influence the artificial intelligence to influence us to hate each other. I started paying attention to politics and hate, even racial things being said through AI bots on TikTok alone. I started noticing this on Instagram, Facebook, it's everywhere. Now, when this type of thing can spread hate and trigger real hate in others, and it's smarter than you, so it can target parts of your mind that actually could invoke you to take action. This is how you could actually destroy the human species. There are 2 different ways that you could actually do it successfully. One is through propaganda, dogma, politics, religion, for sure, indoctrination. This lies, manipulation, control. These are the things that can destroy us as a species. And I need y'all to really realize that. And it's not just because I'm saying it. I don't believe I know all things. But in my life, I feel like I've accumulated certain wisdom. And I've learned how to observe. And it's really interesting to see how AI could then shift, and it is shifting reality. It's already making videos, changing videos from the past, presently. You know, in 100 years, there'll be a new religion, and it'll be artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and again, this video is completely entertainment, but, and all alleged, but, a super intelligent race that was evil, that wanted to destroy us from the inside out, could easily do it by compelling us to create artificial intelligence, which then puts us in a state of shifting reality as we know it for generations to come, on top of programming us presently and affecting us without us even knowing it. And that's a very scary reality to live in, and guess what? We're living in it right now. Welcome to the Matrix, Neo. You know, I think that there's a way off of this path. You know, when they talk about New World Order, I think if we came to a New World Order with AI, once we get over this alien news, once we actually meet with them publicly and we bring that to the forefront, we need to directly attack artificial intelligence and consider that that might actually be a weapon and a real problem. Seriously. If you can make people soft, they stop fighting. So if you can change reality, create a metaverse, artificial intelligence, super artificial intelligence, people will then pleasure seek and find easily, right at the touch of their fingers, yo. They'll become soft. We won't work hard. We won't fight back. We won't think outside of the box because you won't want to. You feel me? And over time, the whole species can be destroyed. Think about it. All right, I'm out.
Okay, guys, so we found this weird-looking little spider thingy in the garage, and...
Right? Nothing.
What do you type?
Over here, look. Every time I touch my phone, it freaking
Tap it crazy.
moves.
Tap it crazy.
Look. But yet, I'm tapping the table and nothing. And I go here on my phone and I touch the camera. It's like if it feels what I'm touching on
stop.
the camera.
Okay, go. Ooh, that is so weird.
How and why?
Ew.
Hey, that's some weird shit.
I'm in Short North, downtown Columbus right now, and there are literally Nazis shouting the N-word, shouting profanities about Jewish people, walking the streets right now with guns and a megaphone.
Now, I'm going to just be honest. In my community, I even kind of had this feeling too. And this is a lot of us, because I've heard random people in my community talk about this. I've seen TikToks. I've seen videos. I've heard family members. I've seen, like I said, random people. Friends. In my community, when they seen Trump got elected, they said, all I know is these type of people better not pop up out of here. Like, pop up out the woodwork and get to doing stuff like this. If y'all remember, dude said he knocked his neighbor out for using the N-word, and it was after Trump got elected. In our community, I've heard this countless times. When Trump was in office, even when Trump was not in office, they said they don't know why, but when Trump gets elected, people like that. Now, I didn't say you watching. I said people like that we just saw on this clip. So if I didn't say you, don't get offended. Only way you're going to get offended is if your ass is a part of these type of people that I'm about to discuss. They always feel more entitled. They always feel like they can do more and say more and try to take shit back to where it used to be. Where our ancestors got humiliated, beat, all types of, low vibrational shit. But these people always come out as soon as he get elected. They feel more entitled. That's what draws the question to us to ask why. And then nobody answers the question, so we just put two and two together and come up with our own conclusion. Because when we was asking questions, nobody felt the need to explain it. I just want to know, why do they feel more entitled to come out, act up, and do stupid shit like that when he goes into office? I'm asking. I'm not assuming shit. I'm not saying, oh, it's because of this. That's why I'm at. No, I'm literally asking because I want to know what y'all feel behind that. Because we barely saw that. But when Trump was in office, we saw it a lot. He got elected again. He won the race. Now look, it's coming again. So it's like, why do they feel more entitled to do that when he's in office? I'm literally asking before I come up with my own conclusion. Or I let others keep up with their own conclusions. Maybe I could step in and be like, well, they feel like this because of that. I can maybe hear y'all perspective behind it. It might change where my mindset's leaning towards if I don't get an answer to that. You get what I mean? It's stupid. It's low vibrational. But my question is, now if you would have, how fast do y'all think they would have let 20 of people who look like me with hair like me with rifles and shit, registered, licensed, walking down the street like that? How fast do y'all think they would have shut that shit down? The moment we get to yelling some shit like that, if we had done that, they would have been on our ass like that, bro. It wouldn't even have been a 10, 20 second video. That shit would have been like 2 seconds. The cops would have been everywhere. They'd have been everywhere. And they probably would have blew everybody that had been there too. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Let me know if I'm reaching.
Guys, this is part 2 to the Takota Collins story. Warning, viewer discretion is advised. On December 13, 2019, Takota's life would end when McLean's severe beatings, water torture, and brutal were finally too much for the 10-year-old's body to withstand. McLean was unable to revive the child for another round of torture, so he called 911. During the call, rather than focusing on the conditions of his son, McLean spent most of the call lamenting about what terrible child Takota was and how difficult he was to parent. At one point, McLean, instructed to give CPR, can be heard retching, then complains it smells like rotten inside his stomach. Upon arrival, paramedics found McLean waiting at the door. The child, Dakota's battered and bruised from head to toe, was lying alone, unresponsive on the floor of the living room. Dayton Police Officer Evans also responded as paramedics tended to Takota. To allow the paramedics to work without distractions, Officer Evans engaged McLean in conversation on the porch, during which McLean continued his rant about his uncivilized, uncontrollable child. His complaints to Officer Evans were repeated in a formal interview, included claims that the child ate his own feces on a regular. McLean tried to explain away all the bruising on Takota's self-inflicted dramatic of uncontrollable child putting on a show. Although paramedics focused on the attempts to resuscitate Takota, all the evidence of abuse was clearly present all over Takota's body. At one point, paramedics indicated Takota had passed. McLean's response to the news of the death of his child was, "All right, I tried to get you here as fast as I could." Even still, medics tried to revive Takota, including transporting him by ambulance. Resuscitation was impossible, and Takota, aged 10, was pronounced deceased in the emergency department of Children's Hospital. Once at Children's Hospital, Dr. Liker, an expert in pediatrics specializing in abuse, had the opportunity to internally examine the deceased Takota. Takota was battered from head to toe. Dr. Liker noted hundreds of lacerations and abrasions to Takota's head, face, mouth, neck, chest, abdomen, back, buttocks, arms, hands, legs, and feet. She noted extensive bruising from his entire body, including his scalp, face, inside of his mouth, neck, chest, abdomen, buttocks, arms, legs, and feet. Patterned abrasions were noted on his chest, abdomen, buttocks, and posterior legs. Older scars, patterned and non-patterned, were seen on his torso and his extremities. Injuries, lacerations, and bruising were also visible externally in the anal area. To Dr. Liker's expert eye, the extent and nature of these injuries were not consistent with an accident or self-infliction. They were a result of a severe physical abuse or torture on numerous occasions over a period of time. All right, guys, follow me for part 3 of the Takota Collins story.
Trigger one of y'all. Buckle up.
Sentences as if Takota lived in the lap of luxury. In reality, Takota was denied basic amenities and essential medical care when he needed it most. Despite Al's big claims, he never took Takota to the hospital, except when Takota jumped out of a window to escape Al's beating. Since that day, Al had the window locked and covered, making the attic even more of a dungeon of punishment. At this point, it seems like whatever Al is saying is not just him trying to deflect his guilt, but also a sad effort of trying to fool the detectives. It leaves...
Y'all, I was up here crying my eyes out. So I came across this story that would happen in Ohio to this 10-year-old boy, and it broke my heart. So the dad ended up calling 911, and he said that his son is not moving, like he not responding or nothing like that. He said also something was coming out his mouth. So the 911 dispatcher stated, "Do you know what it is?" He said, "No, but I know he liked to eat his poop and lay in his pee all day." Like, what? The way he was talking on this call, you could just tell something was up. So the 911 operator like, "Well, look, I'm going to have you to breathe, into his mouth." So he's still snapping off. The dad's still snapping off. Like, he always do this type of behavior and this and that. He is snapping on the call. So the 911 operator like, "I do understand, but I'm going to need you to do this. Can you please pull out whatever in his mouth? Can you pull it out?" He like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, I can do that. I can do that." She like, "Now I'm going to need you to give him mouth to mouth." He like, "Oh, okay." So he started doing mouth to mouth. He like, like he acting like he throwing up, like he's so disgusted. The dude, like, he said his response back was, "Ma'am, his stomach is rotten." Like, saying that his stomach was rotten. Like what? They end up getting to his house and arresting everybody, which was Amanda. I think Amanda was the girlfriend. Jennifer was the sister to Amanda. And then we had Al, which was the dad. Now, they end up bringing them in and interviewing them to see what happened that day. Like, what happened to this 10-year-old? And the crazy part is, the little boy was only 10. And he would have been 11. His birthday was coming up. Like, what? First off, when they was having their investigation with Al, with the dad, his body language. He was nonchalant. You could tell he didn't give a but the things he was saying. You guys gonna have to watch the story. I'm gonna leave the name up here, but I'm gonna give y'all a few details. The little boy they had him in the attic. Why was his room in the attic? And not just that, it was filthy, dirty. He was abusing this little boy. Like, the story is so deep. He was making this little boy eat his own defecate. He was not allowed to go to the bathroom. Like, the people in that house was, oh my God. The whole story blew me. It just blew me because when Jennifer and Amanda got in there, they want to play like, oh my God, like, I should have did something. Amanda was sitting up there, the girlfriend was sitting up there like, oh, well, I was at work. This boy had all type of bruises on him. And not just that. This is, y'all, put your seatbelt on for this one. Because this part took me. The lady that was investigating him asked, "So what happened with the stool?" Right? Because they went back on the little cameras and stuff like that was in the house. He said that his son stuck a chair leg up his posterior. And when he synced it, he was like, because, I'm not with that, that he was saying that, that something broke that gay stuff. Like, what? What? You know what that gay stuff? What the hell does that mean? He's 10. He say, so immediately I go up there, and he had it shoved all the way up there. Like, and he said when I pulled it out, it was blood splattered out just a little bit. So he said he went to go check to make sure that he didn't need to take him to the emergency room. Boy, if you don't take him to the emergency room, what you mean? You chase that. And with my eye, it didn't look like nothing was wrong. So then, as they get farther along down the story, they come to find out that the dad tried to drown him. And the dad put hot sauce when the dad put the stick, because the dad is the one that jugged the, like, why would you do that to a 10-year-old? Why would you, like, what possessed you to do that? He put hot sauce inside his posterior on the womb. The lady said, why would you do that? He said, shoot, my dad did it to me, put a little hot sauce on my thumb because I kept sucking. That's not the same thing, sir. That's not the same thing. When I say I just ended, because it was posted 2 weeks ago, I was just like, it's some wicked people out here. The little boy was so frightened that he jumped out the attic window. He have not been to school in 3 years. Y'all talking about y'all was homes. I wish y'all could look, please. Go look at it on YouTube. I'm going to put the name at the top, please, y'all, because it is, man, like, what? The boy passed away. Like, they said when they examined that little boy's body, it looked like he was in a car accident. They said that it was a lot of bruises on him, and his posteriors was ripped open. Like, the report was crazy work. And they said, so the dad kept saying he did that on his own. And, I'm never going to see him again. He gone. I ain't going to never, he said, so am I going to get the chair? He was asking all type of, y'all need, when I say that, man, the story just blew me. It made me cry. That really hit, because I got abused on by my mom, so. But that was just, that right there was something else, right? That little boy, he died. So he said, the dad said, so y'all, they saying that I beat him to death? The lady said, yes, you did. Yes. Like, what? And he only got 51 years? That is crazy. It didn't seem like he gave, man. Yeah, y'all go check that out. That's sad.
Yeah, my mom sent that to me to just she be sending me little clips, not to react to, but just to go watch interesting stuff that she know that I would be interested in learning about. It's dark, it's twisted, I know, but I feel like, well, I got a strong stomach. I've experienced some shit in my life, so yeah, I be wanting to be able to see certain things, speak on certain things, and just understand how the world really is. Nah, it ain't always sunshines and daisies. And I had to stop watching it. It was like an hour-long video on YouTube. I had to stop watching it. And the first part of the story I heard, I probably made it 10, 15 minutes into the video. It was him in the interrogation room, and if I'm not mistaken, he was explaining the stool that he shoved up there, but he didn't say he shoved it. He said the little boy was doing it. He said he came down the stairs a couple of times to tell him to go upstairs. He was jumping off the banister and stuff. And he said by the time he made it in the room, it was in there. He said, I told him to take it out, I think he said. And he said blood was shot over the tarp or something like that. He said it was some blood that shot on the tarp. And when I was like, what? You mean to tell me the little boy did that? And my mom called me. She was like, you finished? I'm like, nah, I couldn't finish it. And she was like, this dude is crazy. The dude is sick. For him to get 50-something years, that ain't enough, bro. And when they send him down, man, send that man to general population, bro. That's what I say. Spam it up. What y'all feel? Rest in peace to Dakota. That's a sad-ass story. It's a pure life, pure child.
Swift. Who saved Taylor Swift? Oh, it's Kanye. Everyone pointing out Kanye as the bad guy. He actually saved Taylor Swift. Oh, shit. Kanye was the reason. Let me interrupt you. But who had the best albums of all time? Had one of the best videos of all time. Beyonce had the video of the year. That's what he said. Yo. Every single person, every single woman artist, and even some guys, they always thank Beyonce. Yeah. Every damn time. From Lady Gaga to Miley Cyrus, Adele, Britney Spears. Yeah. He saved her life because he knew she wasn't thinking that deep. Damn.
And why did the media try to portray Kanye as the bad guy, the kid who interrupted Taylor Swift? Because they're the ones who control this shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And if you go down the rabbit hole of Beyonce, Beyonce sends flowers to all her artists to remind them that she still knows where they live.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's a theory, though.
That's wild. Okay. So you know how Jay-Z had the album 444. right?
Yeah.
Why is he obsessed with the number 4?
I don't know. I don't know what that represents.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it lines up to all the people that are on the chopping block right now, the ones that are pulling the strings, and the ones that everybody thinks is going after these celebrities. 444, Beyonce, born on what day? The 4th.
Which one? Oh, shit.
Jay-Z, born on what day? The 4th. P. Diddy, born on what day?
No.
The 4th. 444, because they're all together, bro. That's their thing.
Yo.
That's their thing, bro.
That's crazy, fam.
But it's really weird, too, that they killed each one of the celebrities on the same day as well.
Shit is about to hit the fan. I think we're going to have a major announcement within the next 2 weeks. I don't think Donald Trump will ever be sworn into office. I think we're going to find out about what will be considered and called the crime of the century. I think we're going to hear about this soon. I know we only really have about 2 weeks until elections start having to be certified. I think we're going to see some crazy shit happen. I think everyone needs to get prepared. There's no way they're just going to let this go if everything I'm seeing is accurate. So get prepared. Shit's going to hit the fan.
Breaking news November 17, 2024. While everybody's being distracted by UFOs and aliens, and I'm not talking about the illegal aliens, by the way, the Pentagon has failed its 7th straight audit. This year, they lost $824 billion, and last year, lost $1 trillion. How they still have a job, that is baffling to me. And the U.S. national debt hit its highest level at $36 trillion. That made the history books. A new strain hits California. Why is it always California? And Dan Bongino is Trump's top leader in the race for Director of Secret Service. I think he would do a really good job. And I'm still pissed off at Netflix, by the way, about the fight the other night, buffering. The only TKO that night was buffering by Netflix. I canceled them. They kissed my ass. I only got it for that reason, only just 1 month. I knew I never should have went back, even just for that fight. Everybody have a good rest of their weekend. I got other work to do, like put up more Christmas lights.
This that shit I was talking about. Big ass giant sword that they found right there in front of your fucking face. You can Google that too. That shit is crazy as a motherfucker. Look at the size of these people and the size of that sword, dog. Boy, who the was they fighting? Who the was they fighting that need a sword that big, dog? It had to be a lot of these dog. That's who made that mother? That's a big ass Nephilim sword, dog. I wonder when the government gonna talk about this shit. Cause they don't talk about it ever. It's proof of giants were here, motherfucker. It's in the Bible. Y'all so-called say, in God we trust. So if you trust God so much, why don't y'all talk about the giants in that Bible and all this shit that was left behind after that fucking flood and all this petrified shit, dog? Why don't you talk about it? Look at that shit. That is a big ass sword. You had to be super motherfucking big to pick that motherfucker up. That's a big fact. So, when y'all gonna start talking about that shit? Huh? The time is now and the time is right fuck now. If we about to have another reset, motherfucker, is that why y'all telling us all this shit now? Tell us every month. Damn, you ain't gotta be so fucking secretive with your secret societies and shit like that. Everybody ain't a crazy motherfucker who gonna lose their mind over knowing the truth and start panicking. There's some like-minded motherfuckers like myself, people like myself, who ain't gonna do that. We want to know the motherfucking truth because we've been tired of getting lied to, and a lot of us know what the going on out here, and we want y'all to stop playing in our motherfucking face and tell us the mother.
So as we was talking, this popped up. African American detected in live now to avoid suspension. Is that ain't that right?
theory incoming.
And he's obviously the toughest, baddest man on the planet.
What's up with Mike Tyson bites the glove, and every time Mike Tyson bites the glove, Jake Paul will slow down.
Y'all need to understand something about millennials. We stopped caring a long time ago. Most of us are still traumatized by 9/11. We went to school that morning and saw a plane hitting a building and got sent home early. We thought that was the end of the world. There's only so many times that you can keep hitting the panic button with us. Like they just confirmed to us that aliens are real. And we still don't care. Maybe they'll teach us their way of life and pull us out of the ghetto because we still gotta go to work on Monday. So let me be the first to say it. I'm sorry that y'all didn't get the reaction that y'all was hoping for out of us after confirming aliens were real. They have threatened to end the world so many times that we have aligned with Nike and said, just do it. Because everything is a scam, everything is a lie, everybody's going to jail. The party just ain't partying no more. So if aliens are real and they picking people up to whisk them off to a better life, I live at 142 South.
I told y'all, people who think what they could think about what they think an alien is, God, look, man, I know what Earth is like. I know what people are like. I know what society is like. Hell, if I seen a UFO land right now in front of my house and he get out and be like, what's up, bro? Come, hey, it's crazy here. Let me take you to my spot, but you gonna have to keep it low. I'd be like, man, hey, say less. What time you trying to have me back, bro? Like, straight up, bro. I'm not afraid of too much of this shit that's going on. We got a storm coming through Northern California. I appreciate the love and everybody checking on us and seeing if we cool. I seen the comments. I got some DMs. I appreciate it. But I ain't scared of this shit. I'm like, bro, it is what it is. I removed the fear now. It's over with. I remember leaving school early that day. My mom got me out of school early, and then a little bit after that, they let school out early. The whole school was gone. I got out early though. My mom was like, she didn't know what was going on. She had never seen nothing like that. He right, I thought the world was ending too. I was shook. I didn't know what was going on. But it's only so many times we can hit the panic button before people really don't care. And they told us that they real when we knew they were already real. It's just whether you believe they're this or you believe they're that, or you believe there's good ones and bad ones. It's all about personal preference or opinion or idea, whatever. But y'all spam it up what y'all feel. I know we made it to the end of this, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7, and this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I told y'all that was a trigger warning. I apologize if it triggered you. I apologize, man. Just trying to get some of these stories out, some of the truth out, some of the knowledge out. So, yeah, but it is for entertainment purposes as well. But I hope y'all having a smooth 7. And until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know it.